How was your day, Vinay?
Day was a normal day. I went to work and came back, and now I'm having session.
I don't think like you have changed. You did not get time to change, right? It's like you reached home, probably sat for 5-10 minutes, and then
No,
you
no, no.
logged in.
Actually, I was without t-shirt or shirt. I just put it on because it was nearby to catch.
I get that. I can totally understand that. It happens to me all the time.
Because it's hot. You don't really need to wear a t-shirt or you're just in vest. I live alone, so no.
Oh, is it so? Oh, where are you? Are you in Delhi?
Yeah, yeah. I'm in New Delhi.
Where do you work? What do you work?
I
What's your
work for an
livelihood?
insurance company, and I handle claims.
Oh, it's like important claims I shall be directing towards Vinay every month. Is it so?
Right now I'm in motor, but in coming week I might be transferred to some different department.
Okay, that's okay. That's all right. Let's get started with our session, shall we?
Where are you from, by the way?
I am from Uttarakhand. I'm so sorry for not telling you before. I am from
Okay.
Uttarakhand, but I was born and brought up in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. And
Chhattisgarh.
I completed my graduation from NIFT Bangalore. And then I also
Fashion
completed, yes,
national.
fashion technology, yes. And then I
So are you a
further,
fashion designer?
sorry.
Are you a fashion designer?
No, I'm not a designer. I'm an engineer. I have a BTech degree in fashion. My
But
course was more or less related to manufacturing,
okay,
retailing, sourcing, and related to machinery. It was more about applied engineering. So
okay.
I don't have a core. Like I cannot call myself a BTech, but I can call myself partial BTech because I did handle machinery for quite a while.
My
As long as
first job that I got, though I didn't join, it was about selling machinery for the uh, this industry, fashion industry. So they
okay,
were
so
importing machineries from I don't know where, but I was supposed to sell here to the
so
boutiques and the clothing, the industry where clothing was in clothing industry. Simply.
then it would be sewing machines, right?
Yeah,
The
sewing
big
machine.
machines.
Actually, I
Yes.
never worked. Actually, I didn't work for that. I didn't join that company, so I don't know
Oh,
what I was supposed to do. But this is what they told me.
okay. Yeah, it's mostly about selling machineries because the boutiques require high-end industrial machineries and they cannot work with domestic machines. So that's why.
Manual ones.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So industrial machines. So they've needed industrial machines, which is usually Zuki or Usha. That's what I heard
USA
about.
is very famous. Since
Very,
my childhood,
very.
I've seen it in the households. USA.
Even I still have in my home a Usha machine.
My mom still has that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually very famous for domestic households as well. Actually,
And in earlier times, they used to make it durable, but now these days you need replacement after a few years. In
no, not really. Actually the technology has upgraded. So it's like you'll get so many attachments with the machine whenever you buy. So it's like one basic machinery will cost around 35 to 55,000. And with that they give spare attachments, like you have to open it and fix it on your own. They won't help. But we get spare parts and we are taught how to fix them again if need be.
so, do you work for any company or are you
i
still
used
studying?
to I used to work for a company. I used to work as a planning head of the department.
Okay.
Okay, so my work was to keep in check all the processes, like how a product is made, like a jacket or a skirt or a shirt. It was my job to track all of that, like from where the sourcing will come, how fast or how late is it going to come, when is it going to ship, are we going to produce it in minimum amount possible, or are we going into loss? And it was all my job to track.
Sounds
And
like lots of responsibility.
unfortunately, yes, it was I used to work for 14 hours a day, and then it was so hectic during COVID. I eventually left, and I pursued my English literature course in my hometown. So
Okay,
I
so you are in
completed this.
Uttarakhand right now.
No, I'm in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. This is my hometown. I actually belong from Uttarakhand, but my
Okay,
parents took their job here, and I
okay.
was born here itself in Raipur. I finished my MA in English literature here just this month. Just this month,
So you're a fresher.
sort of, yes. With 1.5 year experience in from my tech degree, thanks to my
Okay.
tech degree. But
So do
that's
you
all
plan
about me.
to ever go back to the corporate life, or is
Yes,
it
I
the
am
thing?
actually preparing for my MBA, and this year I'll be attempting CAT and other
Can
management entrance exams.
okay.
And next year I'll take admission in some MBA college.
Do you have any apart from these IIMs, any colleges in your mind?
Of course, definitely. IIMs is not even on my list. So I have FMS Delhi,
Yeah,
my first
FMS is
FMS Delhi, because the main reason is the ROI. It costs only 2 lakhs for 2 years, and it gives you 30 lakhs package. The ROI
okay.
is huge, and I feel like it's a good option. Secondly, my second option is XLRI Jamshedpur, and then it is IIM Lucknow, and then IIT Bombay maybe.
What about MDI Gurgaon or IMT Ghaziabad? They are also, I have heard they are good.
I have heard that they are good and all, but at this point of time in the present ranking, they are not in top 20. Even though they have offered good packages, they got this. So MDI got around 1.4 crores last year. That was the highest package, 1.4 crores. So yes, MDI gets a very high package, but the number is not very frequent. Like we don't know how
How
many.
much do you think you need to score in terms of percentile to get into
I'll have
those
to
colleges?
score I'll have to score 99 plus percentile to get into
99 plus.
yes,
The,
99 or
is it
100.
is it difficult, or can you? I mean, how is it? I have never attempted CAT,
The
so
exam
just
is
ask.
not difficult as per se. The exam is not difficult because it tests your 10 standard aptitude, 10 standard maths, 10 standard logical puzzles, reasoning, and all. The problem is the time and the accuracy. So it's like how fast you can solve how much questions, and that with higher number of accuracy, and then it will be counted as percentile.
Yeah.
So it's not even percentage. So it's unfortunately it's percentile. So then it does
You
not
have to
matter.
be in top 1% of the people who are taking that exam.
Yes, and I think that number itself is 2,000 to 3,000. The top 1% people are 2,000, 3,000 in number. So it's going to be tough,
They look at
actually.
your entire academic performance, starting from class 10th and what have you done throughout that day, right?
They do. I hope my master's degree helped me somewhere because my graduation score was shit. And I just enjoyed my graduation days and I did not study. Unfortunately, in my college, it was percentile, it wasn't absolute marking because it is fashion college. And how do you rate creativity? So you
Yeah.
compare. And so, because of that, I scored low on percentile, even though I would have scored around 85 percentage. But because it was relative, I probably scored very less. So
But I
it's,
think you have worked, so that will count something.
yeah,
Your experience.
1.6 years, yes, that will fetch me zero point 0.2 points.
0.2 marks. You
Yes.
already know that. Okay.
That's how it is. Like I'll score good on 10th. I'll fetch good marks for 10th. I'll fetch good marks for 12th. I won't fetch very good marks for my graduation, and that's where my MA degree comes to rescue me.
Because of these reasons, I never tried to get into MBA or even write CAT. Because as the time progressed, my marks they became less and lesser. So I scored like 94 in 10th, then it came down to 86. Then in graduation, a 74, and
I can
so
totally
anyway,
relate.
yeah,
I can totally relate. But Vinay, it is as the time progresses, because time is singular noun and progresses should be verbs, plural verb with a singular noun. That's called subject verb agreement. I'm sure you are aware of this, aren't you?
yeah. When I speak, sometimes I miss
Yes.
because I'm not used to speaking much.
That's all right. But we will because you all I'm sure that because already you're speaking good, you have a decent command over the language. So I'm assuming that you already know a basic subject verb agreement.
Yeah.
And these basic mistakes is not something that you should be making.
Okay.
Like you can make major mistakes, and that is acceptable. Like don't make
Okay.
basic mistakes because you're already aware of it. Be very conscious in the earlier stages, because only then subconsciously you'll become Shashi Tharoor in future.
So see through.
I
That's a
haven't
long
been.
shot.
That's a very long shot, but I like to call like I like to have hope that one day every Indian will be a Shashi Tharoor, another Shashi Tharoor, some Shashi Tharoor. I have not been able to reach any level of it. Like if Shashi Tharoor is 10, I am somewhere like 3, 4. I don't have the vocab he carries.
Yeah. I don't think it's needed actually. I mean, what's the
Maybe
use?
not,
Yeah.
maybe not, but how do we judge our progress? How do we know how far we have come if we don't have a
Why do we
starting?
need to judge?
Huh?
Just a language. Just a language. Why do we need to judge based on what vocabs are we using?
Your progress, our progress.
Progress.
It's not, huh? You were saying something.
Progress in terms of what? I mean, I don't understand.
Progress in terms of, let's say, if you don't mind, can I ask you for how long have you been acquainted with Clapingo?
3 months now. More than 3 months
3 months.
actually.
Have you been regular?
Yeah, regular.
Since the day you joined and today, do you see difference?
Yeah, not much, but it's okay.
I am pretty sure it's not much, because if it were not much, you wouldn't be here today.
I like
I'm
talking
sure.
people, even if I feel that I'm not making any progress, it's okay. I don't really have that urgency to learn that very fast. So,
But you speak decent already. You speak
okay.
decent already. I I I think you speak nice English.
Maybe
I
because of the
wonder,
practice.
maybe, yeah, maybe because of the practice. Maybe what if could you have said this? Could you have said this for yourself 3 months before? Like,
I
could
don't
you
know.
have?
Actually, last time when I conversed in English, it was when I was in final year of my college because I was sitting for placements. After that, I didn't really get the chance to speak. I think light is out.
Yes. But that's good thing that I connected with my phone already, because I knew this is going to happen. But it's been raining cats and dogs here since a very, very long time, actually.
Okay.
So it's frequent that electricity keeps going. I was like, no, no, I don't want to face connectivity issue between my sessions. So I'll rather connect it with my phone. It's like
Okay.
prevention is better than cure. I think it
Yeah.
will come in another 2 3 minutes. I hope it is I don't look scary, and I hope it is not disturbing you.
No, no, no. It's okay.
People call me that I look scary. Why?
Why?
They either probably make fun of me or
Why? I don't
I don't.
understand. Why would anyone make fun of you? I see no reason.
So their friends, no friends don't understand respect or boundaries. They're like, no, you don't need our respect. No, you don't have boundaries. We will crush you, and we will call you names, and you'll have to bear with it. Why? Because we are friends. It's like
Okay.
that. It's that equation. It's sort of that. I don't indulge myself in such kind of conversations and things. But it's okay as long as it does not hamper my self security. It's fine with me.
Do you
We
need
have
to talk to a lot of people?
for
Let's say your neighbors, your friends. How often do you talk to them? Every day.
so no. Every day I'm busy with my studies, so I have a 12-hour long stretch schedule every day. So I hardly get time. I hardly
Mm.
get time to talk to other people. So I specifically make this time, like 10 to 11. I specifically take it out for Clapingo. I'll at least indulge with other people, if not people
Yeah,
living beside me.
I've seen
So my
your slots just for, I think, 1 hour or so.
yes. So on weekends it stretches for 4 hours,
Okay.
but on weekdays it is only 1 hour because I like to have this side income because since I'm already studying, so I like to have an extra income so that I don't have to ask my parents,
Yeah.
obviously. And other than that, always busy with my studies, so it takes a toll and hampers me and prevents me from talking to anyone else.
Since I told you, I never thought about going for MBA, so I thought I would do CFA. So my exam is in
Like,
November. Yeah,
wow. Or are you preparing?
yeah. My exam is in November. So
November
I
when? I think I have on 27.
21st November, 21st.
Oh, only 6 days. Okay. Hope you're like devotedly. Like, is it important for you?
I like stocks and all, so I thought I would do it
Oh,
professionally, not just by do based on your instincts, but rather study the field and do it professionally. And maybe later I would totally switch my job. That's
wow.
why I was,
So,
yeah.
are you already investing in stocks currently?
When I turned 18, I just opened my DMAT and started investing since then. I've been doing it.
So
So I was interested in, yeah.
how happy are you with your portfolio today? Like
I'm okay.
considering today's scenario.
I'm satisfied. I've seen it all. I mean, start from 2014, so many things have happened. So I'm immune to these short-term fluctuations and this
Okay.
volatility and all.
Like, give me
I
your valuable guidance. Like, how long this short-term fluctuation is going to be?
I don't know. Nobody knows actually. So the people who say that they know, uh, they don't really know. So, see, the thing is, you look at stocks and based on your knowledge, you come at a price. And if the price reaches that point, you just buy. You forget about everything else. So that's the thing you need to do. You forget about macro, you forget about news. You just have a price in your mind. And if that stock reaches to that level, just buy it. So that's how it should be done.
So
But in
it's
order
like
to
whenever, please carry on.
Actually, no, it's okay. I couldn't hear you what you were saying.
No, I actually stopped because I thought that I was contradicting you or maybe restricting you or
No, it's
interrupting
okay.
you. So I said, you carry on. Like,
No,
I'll
no,
let you
go
finish
ahead.
and then I can.
No, you can ask whatever you have in mind.
I was actually asking, like, do you always invest whenever the stock market's going down? Like, do you buy
No,
new shares? whenever
No,
market's going down. Then how
no.
which price? How do you realize that this price is nice? This price is
I don't
good.
know. That's why I have joined this course. So since I started reading, I have stopped buying any of the stocks. I would
Okay.
rather, yeah, because earlier I wouldn't think that much. I would just buy. But now it's been very long time that I bought any stocks, and I will wait for some time. But there are few recommendations upon which I have bought. Not based on my own research, but based on the recommendation by
Okay.
few people.
Okay. So is your friend circle also stock friendly? Like, is your
No,
friend circle?
nobody is interested. Many people they started with me, and seeing the loss and everything, they got out, and they have never returned actually.
Volatile after all. If someone gets into this, they should know that
More
it's
than anything, it tests your patience.
actually I don't think that investing is anywhere about, unless you are intra trading. I don't think that it's about short term goals. It's you have to wait at least minimum 3 or 5 or 7 years to see some change, something.
There are there are various types of investors and traders. So based on your temperament, you can choose your style. Some people they do algo trading where you don't have to apply your mind. There would be models based on that. There would be suggestions of some stocks. You don't know about the company. You don't know about anything. You just buy them because it your model has said told you to buy it, and you buy it when it reaches to certain level. You just sell it, and if you are in loss, there would be tolerance level below which the price won't go, and you just get out of the market. So these are algo traders. Then there will be momentum traders. So there are so many of them. I like value investing because I can really see the company what they are doing. So it's very hard.
Why is it hard?
You have to study a lot. You have to study, go through the annual reports, and you have to study the what the company is doing, how the business fundamentals. So it requires a lot of effort. So
So
that's why
is
it's
it
hard.
like value trading is like you have to invest considerable amount of time, and then people who are like seriously into this or doing this full time are the best for people to do such kind of trading.
Full
Is it so?
time doing is very difficult because you don't know when the returns will be coming in. So what will we do in the meantime? Where will you get the cash flow to sustain your life? So how will you manage? So what you can do is,
Yeah,
so
what we can
you
do
were
is
asking something.
no, I was actually asking that what will we do in that case?
See, when do you know what PMS is, portfolio management service? The
Huh.
your client, you manage money for your clients, right? So the compensation arrangement is such that you get a certain percentage of the amount that you manage and certain percentage of profit that you make for them. So even if you're making losses, you are getting money because that is based on the amount that you manage. So this way you can
Yeah.
sustain. This is how they charge. But to convince a person to give their money to you so that you can manage, you need to show something, show your returns, your past performance. So that requires a lot of effort. So I think initially I will have to work for some AMC, that is I what asset management companies as a research analyst or fund or something like that. Only then I will be able to get some experience and broaden my circle so that people would give me money to manage. So it's a very long planning, but I think I will get there some time. Some
I have some friends who are investors, and they invest people's money into different stocks, and then they let them know that your money is being invested here. So is your return. And then sometimes they do intra trading, sometimes they do inter trading, sometimes they just let it stay invested, and like they see the market already because they have studied this. So they are aware of how the market goes up and down and how good or bad it is. So I remember one of my friends asked me like, Mansi, if you are investing, let me know. I'll suggest you this and that and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, nice. Let's go this and that. And I totally forgot about it. I have some money because they took all my stress, and
Mm.
I didn't have to think on it except for the fact how where my money is invested, to keep a track, like how much am I going to get return? Is that person not stealing my money? Can I trust that person or not? It's like that. But otherwise,
So
yes,
how is the arrangement? Have you given them your money or they are logging into your account and managing the trades? How does it work for you?
they have access to my account,
Okay.
but we consult regularly, and I am the one who keeps investing because I want to learn my own self. So because I
Okay.
want to know, I cannot let them have whole power. And also I also face I have a lot of trust issues. So I don't think I can give them a lot of control over my money. So I need to know where I'm investing, how am I investing, how much shares am I taking, and what profit am I expecting in like another 3 years or 2 years or 5 years. If not, do I need to get off the market or not? Or do I need to
Yeah.
switch? Like this time, my prime focus is on batteries and food. Why? Like food, medicines, and batteries for
Batteries
for
are, I
some.
think you are playing the EV thing,
Yes,
electric
EV
vehicles.
batteries. Yeah, yeah. Because
But not
I
all
think
battery companies will benefit from this. Most of the
not
batteries
to.
are getting imported from outside.
That's okay. So I am also looking in US markets. So
So
I have
are you invested in
invested.
that?
I haven't invested yet, but let's.
I actually bought the Nasdaq ETF and this Parag Parik. They have exposure to some US stocks like Google, Amazon. So
Okay.
through mutual
Wow.
funds and ETFs, I have invested in Nasdaq.